Hey Vinyl community, this is the Aural Retentive coming to you from the new music room. I have added some stuff. Finally got the bookcases in here and some stuff on the walls. It's a record clock that I made out of Van Halen Women and Children First. Homaging picture that my friend Dalton sent me. This is a wallet with a picture of the Beatles in it that my friend Alan sent me, and just after we parted ways back in junior high. It's been a long time for that one. There's a signed Tug CD, their CD mazes, and this is Psychedelic Furs album. I saw them a couple years ago, not during that tour, but just a couple years ago, and I got everyone from the new band except for Richard Butler to sign. He was off the stage and onto the bus in like a split second. So another record clock, some more stuff, some books that I got from Dalton and stuff. So obviously there's more to be put in here and everything, but it's coming along, getting a little more populated in here, which is nice. But I actually did have some content today that I wanted to put out to the community. And this was actually one of the things that I was most excited about doing down here, because I have researched this particular thing quite a bit online, and I haven't found anything really, at least in regards to this particular album. So I picked up this Jethro Tull album, half price books. It was like $3.99, right? And the person, I put this little, hey, giveaway. Okay, can't do that. The person had their name and address on here, so I'm covering that up for right now. But I put this on in the morning, like a couple days later, I'm like getting ready for work, and I thought, I'll just listen to that Tull album that I bought. So I was playing this, played side one. It sounded great, no skips or anything. Not bad for $3, $4, sorry. So then that side ended, so I wandered over, flipped the record over, walked away. I'm out there making a sandwich or whatever, getting ready for work, and I'm like, what is that noise? I'm like, did I have two records stacked somehow and flipped it over? Because what I was playing was not Jethro Tull. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So I walk over and look at it, and it was not playing Jethro Tull. But both sides of the album are labeled Benefit. That's actually side 2 there, but then you have side 1 says Benefit. But it is definitely not Jethro Tull on the other side. It's a very interesting dead wax stuff too. It has, there's no way I'm going to be able to, I don't think, show this, but it has a set of numbers, and they're like scratched out next to the actual numbers. So okay, sorry for the cut. I actually had to figure out which side was the right side to play, because I wanted you to hear the Jethro Tull first. But actually the labels, so it has two problems, which one is not that rare, I suppose. That the paper label on the record itself is backwards. So side 1 is actually the tracks from side 2, and vice versa. So, but this is side 1. Well, whatever. The Jethro Tull side. So we definitely got some Jethro Tull going here. I am not going to get in trouble immediately for playing too much of a song, so just to give you an idea, that was the Jethro Tull. So then like I said, I went and was working on making my lunch, and I flipped it over, and then I heard this. definitely not Jethro Tull. Well, it turns out that side of the album is actually an album from a singer called Paul Williams, who was popular during the 70s. So it kind of makes sense that these two are morphed together. But and I don't have a huge record collection, but this is this one and one Neil Diamond album that I actually bought specifically because it had a problem like this. It has Neil Diamond first album on one side, Neil Diamond Greatest Hits on the other side. But this is the first one I actually came across in the wild, if you might, you know. And I was just curious about other people's record oddities. You know, if this is not as uncommon as I think. Maybe it happens a lot, and I just avoided them for somehow. But yeah, so I actually tried to, if you read my blog, you can look this up. I actually tried to contact the person. They have their name and address on this label underneath my post-it here. And I tried to word it like I wasn't a crazy weird stalker, you know, like, oh, I have your album from wherever, you know. But I figured if anyone would know that their Jethro Tull album was a disaster, you know, that had Paul Williams on one side, they would probably remember it. But even though I was able to get a hold of her email address, surprisingly, she did not write me back. So, but anyway, that's just a quickie today, but that's a question I wanted to put out there, record errors. You know, tell me about, you know, your record errors, and leave a comment if you have something like that, and I'd be really curious to hear what other kind of weird stuff is out there. So, talk to you later. It's the Aural Retentive. Bye.